On your list, you have a ruler. Steel is going to be better for cutting. Having a backing on the ruler is going to help keep it from skidding as you're using it. So you can get a plain ruler, and as I've done, you add either duct tape or artist tape on the back, and that gives it staying power. The other option is a cutting rail. It has this ridge, and so when you are cutting board, you cut along this edge and you have this ridge that protects your fingers as you cut. You'll need a 30, 60, 90 triangle, which is what this is. And you can see I've had tape on this to lift it from the surface so I can use it for drawing and ruling without smudging the surface. But this is a 30, 60, 90 degree. And then this one is an acrylic triangle, and it's 45, 90. For cutting purposes, for paper and Bristol, you will need an X-Acto blade. So when you buy the number 1 X-Acto blade, it comes like this. Sometimes it'll have a cover. And you get this little starter pack of blades. And there's usually about 5 or 6 blades in this thing. That's not going to last you the whole quarter. That may not even last you beyond one project. But what you want to look for is the Big Daddy. And this one's used up, but this is a 100 pack of X-Acto blades. This is what you want to get. This should last you for the quarter. So how to change an X-Acto blade? You basically just unscrew it. You grab it by the collar and unscrew it and pull the blade out. Don't just toss it directly in the trash can. Take some tape. And then you toss it away. So you take the new blade, place it in there, and then you just tighten it. And it's ready to roll. You basically hold it like a pencil. If you hold it like this, you will have less control over it. The nature of this is that it's held in your hand in this manner. Now the utility knife, also known as a mat knife, is a very different thing. Notice it's got a very wide blade, and you can hold it like this, but it's hard to cut like that. What I do, so I put my finger on the back of the blade, and that's going to give me a lot more control over it. If I'm just holding it like this, it can go every which way. Here I can exert even pressure, can control the line, the cut line, a lot better. It actually holds the blades inside, so you just open it up. And if you don't have a screwdriver, you can use a coin, and then you just pull this apart. So this is a compartment where your extra blades will be held, and then notice that there are 2 points, there's 2 ends to these blades. They're kind of like a modified razor blade, and there's little notches here, and that's what holds the blade. So the notches are configured that you can set the blade at 3 different lengths. So once this side is dull, you just open up your knife and flip it over and use the unused side of the blade. Once they're both used, pull it out. Again, tape it, wrap tape around it, toss it. You will need drawing pencils and blenders. So this is a technical or a mechanical pencil. Its replacement leads come in something like this, and the way these work is It's got this little claw. Just put the lead in. You can adjust how much shows. And they come in, these leads come in a variety of grades, so you can actually draw with these as well as do mechanical drawings. Regular drawing pencil is not going to have an eraser on the end. For the mechanical pencil, you'll need a lead pointer. This particular kind, you just put the pencil in, run it around, get a point on it, clean off the extra graphite, and you're good to go. So the graphite piles up in here and then you just dump it. I've had this since I was in school, so these things last a long time. I'm not going to tell you how long I've had it. For a regular drawing pencil, your basic pencil sharpeners. This is a lead holder. Similar in idea to this, but this is for thicker graphite sticks. Works the same way as the mechanical pencil. These you can actually sharpen here. They will not sharpen in here. This is a graphite stick. This is good for large area shading when you're drawing. And we do have a drawing project, so something like this will be helpful for you. And then these are called blenders or drawing stumps. And they're basically a porous paper that is kind of wrapped around on itself. These are very well used. Actually, the more used they are, the better they work. You can blend your graphite and pastel and charcoal with these.